Hey everybody, welcome back to Over 40 Travel. In this episode entitled Foreign Affairs, we continue our flight research and we look at alternative airlines, and I think we found the cheapest flight to Europe. Stay with us and we'll reveal that flight further into the video, but for now, we want to show you how we discovered the best value for your money and the best travel experience for your vacation. If you're new to our channel, we're here to help you step by step on how to plan your first international trip to Europe. We're going from Phoenix to Amalfi Coast, but think of it as any point A to point B. We like to travel point A to point B with as much comfort, luxury, and convenience as we can afford. In our previous episode entitled Now We're Flying, we looked at our domestic airlines Delta, American Airlines, and United Airlines. If you're new to international travel, these are going to be the first three you're going to look at. We looked at their business and first class offerings as well as their premium class offerings. First class and business seats were most comfortable with lie-down beds, premium service, pre- and post-boarding experience, and lounge offerings. While in premium economy, you get mildly comfortable seats that recline, upgraded food service, sometimes dedicated check-in, but no lounge, and a big price. We've seen those prices before, and that's the first thing people see when they think about traveling abroad. First class and business class were $8,300 to about $10,000 a couple, and premium economy came in around $5,100 to $9,200 a couple. Not what we were expecting. You really have to break the bank or have some deep pockets for those. And that's why people think they can't afford an international trip, or maybe it's just once in a lifetime. But we think we've come up with a solution. We put our thinking caps on, and I think we figured out a way, at least we think, to make this trip more affordable. Have you ever thought about international airlines? There are plenty of them, and I bet you never heard of some of these, but we're going to take you through our list of favorite international airlines and see what prices they offer. And as promised, I think we found the cheapest flight to Europe. Don't worry, we're going to tell you, I promise. International airlines give us a lot of options of where we can fly into. We can fly directly to Rome, we can fly into London, take a short flight over, many options. So let's start with our favorite international airline, Virgin Atlantic. We've flown Virgin Atlantic a few times now, and we've really enjoyed the service and the comfort. So we're gonna look at their premium economy seats since we've flown in them before, and let's see what they offer. So the first flight is New York into Rome. So for premium economy, we have New York right to Rome for $6,600. Then we have LA into Rome for $6,600. And now we're looking at Phoenix to London for $5,500. And finally, a very competitive route, New York to London for $3,600 in premium economy. That's not bad at all. We're almost silver status on Virgin. We just need one more flight to get us there. So if we fly upper class from LA to Rome, it's $7,500. And New York to Rome, it's $7,300. Quite a bit of money. But if we fly New York to London, and the best price is $5,100 flying upper class New York to London. It's $5,100. It's a very competitive route, and that's why they have such aggressive pricing. And to tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind spending a nice romantic night in London, and the next day, just take a quick 2-hour flight to Rome. The next airline you probably haven't heard of, it's Emirates Airline, based out of Dubai. Emirates is known for their very swanky inner cabins. We had the chance to fly them from New York to Milan, and it was outstanding. We had their business class seats, but we didn't get a chance to try out their first class shower, but we did get a chance to try out their first and business class bar, and it was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, it took every single mile we had, so we won't be flying Emirates this trip. Next up is Lufthansa Airlines out of Frankfurt, Germany. Been a little bit of controversy in the airline world over Lufthansa being downgraded from a 5-star to a 4-star. I don't know what that's about, but online their product looks pretty good to me, so let's check out their prices. Lufthansa is partnered with a lot of airlines, so you have to be careful when you're searching their website. As you can see right here, they're partnered with United Airlines and Swiss Airlines and several others, so make sure you're just selecting Lufthansa. So their business class comes in at $6,600. And let's look at their premium economy. Again, make sure we're looking at Lufthansa for the best prices. and they come in at $4,700, so that's not too bad. It's right in the pocket then. Also out of Germany is another airline called Condor. Somehow they're affiliated with Lufthansa, we haven't figured that out yet, but let's take a look at what they're offering. They have really good looking business class seats, and their prices coming around $5,700 for their business class seats, and a lot lower for their premium economy seats. And finally, let's tell you a little tale, a tale of two airlines. They're the same, but they're different. The first is Norwegian Airline, based out of Norway. We've flown them a couple of times. As a matter of fact, they were the first airline we took to Europe, so they hold a special place for us. They specialize in premium economy and economy seats at a reasonable price. They were very successful until COVID, and the entire world shut down, as we all know. They managed to survive through COVID, but they filed for bankruptcy and sold all of their Boeing 787 long-distance planes. During this time, we started hearing rumors of another airline that had some of the same people from Norwegian Airline, and that airline is called Norse Atlantic, surprisingly based out of Norway. They have the same planes that Norwegian had, and they're promising low-cost fares to Europe. So let's take a look at what they're offering. As with any low-cost carrier, you're going to pay for every individual item, very a la carte style. So let's take a look here. If you want to pick your seat, you have to pay extra for that, otherwise they'll pick the seat for you. You also get 2 meals, and you get priority airport check-in, but unfortunately no lounge experience like Norwegian had. And that comes in at $3,100, which is one of the best premium prices we've seen so far. And that's a fantastic price. We promise you we found the cheapest flight to Europe, and we think we did. Ignore those naysayers, there is an affordable way to get to Europe. We're gonna make the impossible possible and get you on your way to Europe. And the winning airline is Norse, of course. Not just Norse Premium Economy, but their economy class is what they're advertising, and they run constant sales for. And we've seen prices that are just absolutely incredible. Looking at the same flight from New York to Rome, if you just do the basic economy classic, you still get 1 bag. It's up to you if you want to pay for the seat, and you get 1 meal, but you can always order an additional meal, like a light meal in the morning, or they also have a la carte menus where you can order snacks throughout the trip. It's really up to you. You can pay for priority check-in and priority boarding if you want, but it comes in at $1,500 for 2 people. And if you are a road warrior and you don't want any food, and you let them pick your seat, you can come in at $1,000 or $500. And believe it or not, I've seen that price go even lower during their sales, so make sure you sign up for their newsletter. As for us, we're going to go with Norse Airlines on this trip. We're going to fly out of New York directly into Rome for about $3,100 or less. And if we are lucky and come into a little bit of money, I think we're going to go for that Virgin Atlantic flight and become silver status. That'll help us out with Delta as well. As you can see, the international flights gave us the best prices in both business class and in premium economy. So make sure you check those out. So now we're going to get to work on that itinerary we've been talking about, and we're going to start entering our lines into our budget. Please like and subscribe, and take a look at our earlier episodes. And we'll see you next time on Over 40 Travel.